It's another wonderful time for us to talk sport on this radio. The Pensioners 106.7 FM, Agbarigo Onireke Ibadan. Yes, we had a voice of liberation, and of course, the first labor radio on the continent. The program is Midday Sport, and my name is Idris Abiola. I'm together with Oluwafemi Shitu on the show this afternoon. Femi, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing
How's
just
your day
fine.
going quickly?
Well, my day is quite good, going well on a good note, and even the fact that I'm on the midday sport now is even making the day go a much better. Yes, that I can say.
I know. Okay, we've got quite a lot of talking points on the show this afternoon. We'll be talking about the zonal elimination games that kicks off today, and of course it will last till Friday. And we'll be talking about one man, the Nigerian international Moses, who is on the verge of joining Inter Milan from Fenerbahce. Of course, we've got another one coming from Egypt, talking of the World Cup qualifiers draws that will hold today in Egypt, Cairo, to be precise now. And of course, we'll give you live updates coming from Melbourne in yes, Australia, talking about the Australian Open.
Yeah.
Of course, games were played at the early hours of today, and of course, games are on as we speak. So we give you all the updates coming from that particular one, talking of the Australian Open. So all you've got to do is just sit back, relax, pull a cushion if there is one, and enjoy the ride with us. Yes, very quickly, let's start. I can tell you that the Southwest Zonal Elimination Games for the 20th National Sports Festival kicks off today, and the Zonal Elimination Games for the Southwest Zone kicks off today too in Lagos State. We have the participating states, and of course, they are expected to arrive today with technical meeting also taking place. Games proper will hold between 22nd, that is tomorrow, and 23rd January 2020, and departure of the teams to their various destinations on the 24th of January 2020. Okay, games to be played: football, hockey, volleyball, beach volleyball, basketball, and cricket. And talking of the state that would participate in this one from the southwest zones, now we have Ogun, Oyo, Ondo, Ekiti, Lagos, and Osun State. Two teams will qualify per game to represent the southwest zone at the National Sports Festival tagged Edo 2020 later in March. Now, Femi, quickly, I think the wonderful thing that we can say has happened to the National Sport Festival now is the addition of another game, rugby.
Wow. Well, I wouldn't say fantastic, but then, this is a huge surprise. And it's a good one, for the, the view of sports in general, because I feel rugby, I don't know, some African countries have always been trying to shy away from, incorporating that sport into their list of sports. So
definitely.
This new addition, I think it's timely. And I think it will actually bring out, some people.
Last one that we had in Abuja in 2018, there was no rugby. Rugby was not paraded. It wasn't part of the games.
I mean, we don't really have our fans of rugby, but then I can't really say.
But we can improve.
We can improve actually, but then when you watch South Africa, the India and the likes when they play rugby, you see fans turn out as in massive numbers. So I feel maybe let's just Nigerians don't really like rugby, but then when the sport is not even available to be followed, how would they even develop interest in the first place? You understand? So it's a good one.
All right, Femi, let's talk about the World Cup qualifiers draws that will hold today in Egypt. According to reports, Super Eagles head coach Gennaro Traore, was not part of the contingent that arrived in Egypt yesterday.
Yes.
And they said probably he underwent surgery, and that was why he couldn't make up with the contingent. Now, I want to say that when we have issues like this, to solve back home, do you really think it's a good one for us? I mean, the head coach has to be there.
Yeah. It has to be there. But then, since it's a very trivial issue, like health matters now, you don't want to delve into that. You want him to, get enough rest or medical checkup and treatment if need be. So, but I just feel it's down to the coach anyway, and the plan B and the administration, because they have to have someone that can actually, fill in for him while he's on.
Femi, let me just chip this in. According to report, like we've been saying it prior to this time, the NFF are saying, as the Super Eagles head coach, you have to stay here in Nigeria.
Yes, we said something like that.
I didn't mean he was living in Nigeria. Probably he would have, undergone the surgery right here in Nigeria, probably UCH.
Of course. Well. I think that's the bone of contention anyway. I remember we've spoke about something like this on the previous edition of the show. It's a case of I don't think it's going to happen anyway, because coaches in the past have always choose to live abroad over staying in Nigeria to oversee all the domestic actions and activities. But then, as you rightly said, he was here to oversee this, and such a thing, of course, might have just easily, got his treatment right here, and proceeding to the business proper.
Okay, very quickly, let me just roll out a pot from which these teams will actually be drawn into various groups. In pot 1, we have Senegal, Tunisia, Nigeria, Algeria, Morocco, Ghana, Egypt, Cameroon, Mali, and Congo. In pot 2, we have Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, South Africa, Guinea, Uganda, Cape Verde, Gabon, Benin, Zambia, and Congo. In pot 3, we have Madagascar, Mauritania, Libya, Mozambique, Kenya, Central African Republic, Zimbabwe, Niger, Namibia, and Guinea-Bissau. While in pot 4, we have Malawi, Angola, Togo, Sudan, Rwanda, Tanzania, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia, Liberia, and Djibouti. Now, Femi, the Super Eagles are in pot 1, together with Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, Ghana, Egypt, Cameroon, Mali, Congo, DR. Now, you want to say that probably these are the best teams in Africa?
Of course.
Now, the Super Eagles may likely be drawn with, let's say, from pot 2 now, we have Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, South Africa, Guinea, Uganda, Cape Verde. What if we have a kind of, let's say, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, and then from pot 3, we have, Guinea-Bissau. Then from pot 4, we have Togo. How do you think,
well,
is the group fair enough? Assuming we have it like that.
Okay, speaking on the basis of assumption now, Guinea-Bissau, Togo, Burkina Faso, and then Nigeria. Wow, to be fair, I think that will be a very interesting one to see. But then, Nigeria as a team, and considering the way they've actually played in the last year now, I think they stand a chance.
They stand a chance?
They stand a chance. Even though their performances are sometimes, they blow out and cold. But then if you put that team up, I was even thinking you're going to include Senegal, but maybe probably because they are in the same. Yes, I understand. But then when you choose Senegal, Burkina Faso, and Guinea-Bissau or Togo now, it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one because these teams, they have a different way of playing. But Nigeria will always, as a patriotic citizen, I always, vouch for my country.
As a patriotic citizen, Femi would always vouch for Nigeria as the Super Eagles anyways. We're counting down. Yes. I'm looking forward to that one. The World Cup qualifiers, the draws that will go down today in Cairo, Egypt. We do hope to get a fair draw. We do hope to get a fair draw.
Even if we do, Nigerians they have this habit. Even when we've gotten
Femi,
fair draw.
I am very, very optimistic.
Okay. I choose to be positive too.
Okay, Femi, let's talk about one man, Victor Moses. On loan at Fenerbahce, now is on the verge of signing that deal with Inter Milan. According to reports, he arrived in Italy yesterday, and as we speak, he's undergoing his medicals. All things being equal, if he passes the medical, then paperwork confirmed, and then barring all unforeseen circumstances, he becomes an Inter Milan player?
Wow, Victor Moses, the Chelsea's rebel right there. I think he's moved to Fenerbahce in the first place.
He was on loan.
Yeah, he was on loan, but then he has not, done
Enough.
Yes,
As a matter of fact, he made 9 appearances this time.
And I think injury has played its own part too.
I mean, injury has been his greatest undoing.
Yes, I want to reminisce the way Victor Moses was playing under Antonio Conte. I mean, he played for 2 seasons and he was playing very good football. Moses was up there as he was playing as a wing back then, and he was thriving in that setup play. I think that is why Antonio Conte wants him back at Inter Milan. And if that one goes well for him, well, considering that he was the last coach to perform, that he has performed way better under, I think he will want to take that approach again. I see if Antonio Conte will just instill some confidence in him that, okay, I've coached you before and you did well under me, you can do it again. I think it's going to be a good one for him.
Now, let's talk about Antonio Conte himself. I think in recent times, he's been having this aura around him. He has the charisma. Like, he's been bringing in, good players.
This man has been doing underground.
Young from Manchester United, then Victor Moses, already on the verge of becoming an
Alexis
Inter Milan player.
Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez. These are guys who understand the rudiments of the game. And
of course,
it seems Antonio Conte is just reviving that team, Inter Milan.
I think as a football player, your dream is to work with the very top professionals of the game.
Definitely.
And Antonio Conte, speaking of Antonio Conte now, he's a very good coach. And if you check his track records at Chelsea, Juventus, he has a very good success, and his trophy cabinet speaks for him. So I don't see any reason why football players and even, let's say, average players or top players, even generally now football players will not want to work with a coach like that. So I think Antonio Conte, he understands.
And he's also in for Edison Cavani.
This man, as in, he knows his
onions.
He knows his onions. That's just what I'm going to say about that. Look at how he's raiding Manchester United now. First, Romelu Lukaku, Alexis Sanchez, and Ashley Young now. Who knows the next person going to take? Anyway, and these people that the players, look at Romelu Lukaku now. He's thriving. He's thriving. He's doing well. He's having a fantastic debut campaign under Antonio Conte. And with the likes of this addition and these potential additions that Antonio Conte wants to bring into Inter Milan, the San Siro outfit will just, I think they can only do now is to just soar higher, and go back to the forefront of football.
Well, quickly, Femi, do you think this move, Victor Moses going to Inter Milan will be a good one for him?
Well, I think this is a tricky question. Well, I would say it's a good move, but then I want to, see how Antonio Conte can, actually slot him in, because Inter Milan, they are doing relatively well.
Antonio Conte is known for a 3-5-2 setup.
Of course. And now the players are in Inter Milan now, they are doing very well.
Well, yeah.
So I just see him, maybe.
As a matter of fact, they are second on the log.
They're second on the log, and they're actually going for the first spot, actually, because he wants to break that jinx, yes. And Antonio Conte now, I'm waiting to see how he was going to incorporate Victor Moses in that lineup. But I think for now, he's going to be more of a bench warmer.
Now, quickly, let's talk about Edison Cavani. He handed in a transfer request yesterday, and we got to know that the likes of Chelsea, Inter Milan, they are all in for a signature. They are all saying Edison Cavani, we want you. But do you think Edison Cavani going to Chelsea will be the more appropriate move?
I don't sanction that.
No, Chelsea actually need a striker.
Yeah, of course they need reinforcement in their
Tammy Abraham is very young. He's not experienced. But he's trying his best, and no doubt.
Injury can even come in, and they don't have someone else to. Teams that have played against Chelsea this season, once they hold Tammy Abraham, they have difficulties scoring. But then the final thought of Chelsea now, if you want any addition now, you want to go for someone that is younger and has potential to even get better. Edison Cavani is right there at the top. He's an experienced goal scorer, a goal poacher, and all that. But then he's 33 years of age, he has 6 months left on his contract. I think adding Edison Cavani to the Chelsea front line now, I don't think it will be a good move. Why? Because this same thing, they did the same thing under Mauricio Sarri when they bought Gonzalo Higuain.
Okay,
when they brought you see the way Higuain flopped at Stamford Bridge. I don't know if I don't. Okay, let me just leave the benefit of doubt. But then Edison Cavani coming at 33 and all that. I think he's past his best, I would want to say. But then, Chelsea doesn't need a striker like that at the moment. But if it's for the short term gain, I think it's a good one. But longer term, no.
Okay. Now, Christian Eriksen. I mean, speculations have been ongoing, flying around that Christian Eriksen. We know that he's not satisfied with his condition at Spurs. But then, you want to say that why are they holding him down? Since his contract expires at the end of the season, and now he's confident that any team that comes now will definitely sign him on. But I don't know. It's like Jose Mourinho does not want to lose him.
I honestly don't know what to say about, Jose Mourinho, Daniel Levy, and even Tottenham Hotspur as a whole now. Because this Christian Eriksen saga has been on for too long now. This recent coach they've sacked now, what's his name now?
Mauricio Pochettino.
No, I'm not even talking about Tottenham Hotspur now. There's one coach they sacked that his name has been on and on before he eventually got the axe. Talking about Premier League now. I will remember that later. So I think if the news has just been coming on, like, leave this team again, let him leave. As in, Christian Eriksen transfer saga has been on for 2 summer windows now. I think Tottenham Hotspur, they are holding him back, and this same Tottenham Hotspur doesn't want his contract to end, because when the contract ends, he will be a free agent, and he can join any team he wishes, and they wouldn't even have a dime on him. They won't get anything. But now, since you don't want something like that, and this player has already made his mind clear that Christian Eriksen, Tottenham Hotspur, I'm done here. I'm no longer signing. You've made your intention known. The least you could do is to accept this player, and you can cash in when you can. Definitely. Now when they are prolonging this saga, now I don't know what they stand to gain if he turns a free agent.
Okay, let me tell you that you can also be part of the show by dialing any of these numbers: 08080 10 10 67 or 09081 11 10 67. 08080 10 10 67 or 09081 11 10 67. Femi, let's talk boxing. Now, Anthony Joshua wants to fight Deontay Wilder by fire, by force. He already has negotiations with his manager, and they are on the verge of working things out as to how the bout will come to place. But I'm thinking, okay, we have a caller already. Hello?
Okay. Hello.
Hello,
good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, we're still from Akwete.
Okay. How is Akwete this afternoon?
No, but looking good.
Okay.
You're talking about what's it called, the National Sports Center at the other time.
Yes.
Good we are having it, but then how the question is sustaining the talent.
Okay.
Being gotten from the team. That's the major thing. And I think I expected us to do well. I think someone told me that time that they are checking out this.
Did you mean Oyo State representatives? Did you mean Oyo State representatives?
Yes.
Okay.
I think someone was saying that they actually traveled.
Yeah.
And they're hoping to have a very wonderful as far as I think I'm looking forward to it. Really expecting talent coming out, it's like our own passion.
Yeah.
And away from there, I think Victor Moses now. I think it's Conte's ball. And I think Conte is the best season ever has been on that country. He has played at various places. I don't think I've ever had that impact he had in football, except the moments he had on that country. So this Conte is looking for him. That means Conte knows what to do. Conte seems to be coaching. I think that's what they call the league. I think he needs to start up. And I believe he's looking at the intensity of what Premier League players can take on the ball.
Yeah.
Because Premier League players have never figured out intensity, this energy.
Yes, definitely.
I'm looking at him, and that is what he's trying to implement. He's already got into the better players. Now he's got the information.
Okay, Femi, like I was saying the other time, and I said that Joshua wants to fight Deontay Wilder by fire by force. Already, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury are set to go down. The bout between the two of them are set to go down February 22.
Yes.
And Joshua is saying he has been hearing that the two of them want to have a third bout. I mean, before the year runs out. So he's saying, I want to fight Deontay Wilder by fire by force. I mean, people should look out for this one.
Well, I think that's a good one. I like that. I like the fact that Antonio Joshua is actually relishing a fight with Deontay Wilder. I think anything you do, talking about sports now, be it boxing, and you want to challenge the best,
Definitely.
the very best at top, and Deontay Wilder. But then, this is going to be an interesting fight. Judging by the fact that the Bronze Bomber now, is known for his knockout techniques, and anytime you fight him, you just look for an opening, and then boom, he gives you the right time. You're gone. You will just knock you out. Now, I want to see how that will pan out, because Antonio Felix Oga Aliciam, and it turned out Ellis Gubis was a winner. He winning that set 7-5, 4-6, 7-6, 6-4. Another one is Quentin Ellis playing against Filip Krajanovic. That one winning 7-6, 7-6, 6-3, 6-4, 5-7. Turns out to be a 5 set there. James Duckworth and Just Bedeni played the 6-4, 7-6, 7-6, 7-2, 4-6. Quickly, without wasting much time, let me roll out the ones that are playing currently. We have Gael Monfils against Yen Olu. They are on the third set now, and Gael Monfils is winning 6-1, 6-4, 6-2. And we also have Taylor Fritz up against Talon Grigspor. He's also winning 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. David Goffin against Jeremy Shadi. Also, David Goffin is winning 6-4, 6-3, 3-1 currently.
Okay, those are the games that are going on as we speak.
Yes.
The ones you roll out earlier were the games that were played at the early hours of today. Okay. It's 27 minutes gone past 12 already. That means we have come to the end of the show today. That's the Midday Sports on Pensioners 106.7 FM. Barigo Onireke Ibaru. Yes, many thanks to the guy who called in earlier to show his, to make his comment known concerning the zonal elimination games. And of course, the Victor Moses move to Inter Milan. Yes, he's having his medicals as we speak, and when he's been pronounced as Inter Milan player, we'll definitely let you know. Okay, don't forget that tonight, EPL games will go down. Of course, in England, Arsenal will be up against Chelsea. A lot of people are actually looking forward to that great one. They don't know who to support. But of course, trust me, just support anyone. If you like to support Chelsea, and if you like to support Arsenal, these two teams, they look like Femi. These two teams.
I don't.
Who do you support now?
They are more of the same thing actually now. The way they are playing, I think I'm going to pick Chelsea, Arsenal. I think I'm going to go for a draw. Yeah, should be a draw.
No. You just
I have to pick someone to win.
Yes.
Obviously, Chelsea.
Scoreline
3-1.
3-1.
In favor of
Chelsea.
Yes.
So you don't believe in Arsenal at all?
I don't.
Why?
Because they're Arsenal.
A team that has Emerick Aubameyang, Lacazette.
Yes, Mikel Arteta. And they've still not won. Languishing in 10th place.
I have had you. All right, many thanks to you guys for sticking around. And many thanks to our producer today, Tiameyu. And of course, Femi Shitu for coming on the show. Femi, thank you so much for
thanks for having
me. Yes, I remain Idris Abiola. Have a fantastic day.
From the rising to the setting of the sun, here is the first labor radio in Africa. Pensioners
106.7 FM.
Agbarigo Nireke Ibadan. A station for the elderly, the youths, the teenagers, and in fact, our children. It is a station for all. So come patronize us on Pensioners
106.7 FM.
Ibadan. All corporate organizations, ministries, departments, and agencies of government, government parastatals and commissions, artisans, private companies, marketmen and women, professional civil servants, and other categories of workers. This is your station. Just visit the marketing department of Pensioners
106.7 FM.
Agbarigo Nireke Ibadan, and you will be glad you did. Pensioners FM, the voice of liberation. The voice of liberation.
Regina, how do you describe a good radio station?
Oh, it should educate, give information, and entertain.
You got it right, girl.
Yes, she really did. And the good news is, we have a radio station that gives it all, even more.
Wow, we want to know.
Pensioners FM 106.7 is the radio station. We broadcast to every nook and cranny. We thrill you with logical planning of our programs. We remain your number one source of information. Talk of adverts? No station does it better. Pensioners FM 106.7. Voice of Liberation.
Oṣù dẹ̀dẹ̀ bí aró, omilẹ̀ tìtì bí àròdá òjò. Òjò ẹ̀dá ẹni ò tó tàná. Pensioners FM 106.7. Ọlọ́run ló dirí ẹwà fákùkọ. Àkọ́kọ́ ọ̀rú ẹ̀ l'Áfíríkà. Oṣù dẹ̀dẹ̀ bí aró, omilẹ̀ tìtì bí àròdá òjò. Òjò ẹ̀dá ẹni ò tó tàná. Pensioners FM 106.7. Ọlọ́run ló dirí ẹwà fákùkọ. Àkọ́kọ́ ọ̀rú ẹ̀ l'Áfíríkà.
Ẹ̀yin aráalé, orí ètò gbàgede ọjà náà la wà. Orúkọ mi ni Olúwatóyìn Ọmọ́tọ́ṣọ́ láti ilé-iṣẹ́ rédíò Pensioners FM 106.7 tó kalẹ̀ sí Àgbárígò lónírèké Ìbàdàn.
Òjò ẹ̀dá ẹni ò tó tàná. Pensioners FM 106.7. Ọlọ́run ló dirí ẹwà fákùkọ. Àkọ́kọ́ ọ̀rú ẹ̀ l'Áfíríkà.
Yes, so my name is Toyin Babatope Adegbola JP, the one and only international shareholder that has NAFDAC number. Another one is a counterfeit. Yeah, I want to employ all my fans, both home and abroad, to listen and always listen and tune to Pensioners 106.7 FM, Agbarigo area, Onireke, Ibadan. Please don't turn off, leave it there. Listen to programs on Pensioners FM 106.7 Agbarigo area, Onireke, Ibadan, or your state. bó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn tẹ́ ń gbọ́ tí mi ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí orúkọ mi ò pé méjì kò dẹ̀ yí padà Tóyìn Babatope Adégbọlá JP, the one and only international shareholder NAFDAC number. Mo ń fi àsìkò yìí sọ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi wípé ẹ máa bá wa gbọ́ rédíò tàwa tá a fẹ̀yìntì Pensioners 106.7 FM Agbárígò Onírèké ní ìlú Ìbàdàn. Gbogbo alamọ tó nírèké wa o, gbogbo alamọ bẹ o, nbẹ̀lẹ̀ gbàdé Jẹ́ríkò, ibẹ̀ tí jáde sí Dùgbẹ̀, ibẹ̀ jáde sí Sábó, jáde sí Rẹ̀kírẹ́sàn, ẹ dákun ẹ má gbé kú nbẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ó dúró nbẹ̀ 106.7 FM Pensioners FM, gbogbo àwa tí a fẹ̀yìntì owó wa.
Ọba òkè o, má bínú jó gbogbo wa. Ọba òkè o, má bínú jó gbogbo wa. Èmi náà ọ̀la fàyàfàyà. Ọba òkè má bínú jó gbogbo wa. Èmi náà ọ̀la fàyàfàyà. Ọba òkè má bínú jó gbogbo wa. Ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú jinlẹ̀ o. Ká kún fún àdúrà bọ́ba mímọ́ o. Ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú jinlẹ̀ o. Ká kún fún ẹ̀mí tó pa rẹ̀ o ló ń kà rárá o. ṣíjú àánú ó wà wá ìlú Ọbàtálá.
àwọn èèyàn ó ti mọ̀ wò pé báwo ló ṣe ń jẹ́ ní gbàgede ọjà tèmi kò lè bá a dá náà ni. èmi gbàládùra gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá wa olóore tí wọ́n ń kọrin tí wọ́n ti sọ pé iná ọmọ ò ní jó wa gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá lájé ìyá lọ́jà èmi náà ṣe ládùúrà pé iná ọmọ kò ní jó gbogbo wa àti gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe kíni tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ wa ní.